What's up, gang? Welcome back for some more It's Always Sunny. So excited for today's episode because I'm coming off last episode, which has been one of my favorites of the series so far. I got some of the greatest moments with Charlie and Dennis, especially with the creation of the Nightman and the Dayman songs. Just absolutely hilarious watching them come up with that masterpiece. Definitely watch that scene a bunch more after I finished the episode because it was just so good. Couldn't get enough. But we also got some great moments with Dee dating Lil Kevin, which provided for some pretty hilarious moments. And no surprise, he did not turn out to be the person that they thought he was and judged him for in the beginning. But we'll see what else they come up with in this episode. Lately, we've been blessed with a lot of Charlie musical moments, which has always been fantastic, and so loving that we're getting lots of those. I'm assuming he won't be the focus in this one just because he's been kind of at the forefront of the previous two, but I guess we'll see. We haven't had like a Dennis-centric episode in a little bit, I feel like, so this could be centered around him, but I'm excited to check it out with you all as always. And if by the end of the video you enjoyed it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out, so I appreciate all you guys' support on this series. And as always, you can watch my full-length reactions to the Always Sunny episodes on my Patreon, the link for that being in the description below. Those always come out earlier than the YouTube edits as well, so you can see them ahead of time there too. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this episode of It's Always Sunny. Okay, everyone, I have the episode queued up to the very beginning. If you've got it to the same spot, I will do the usual 3, 2, 1 play count. On play, both hit play, we'll be all synced up, ready to watch together. So 3, 2, 1, play. Charlie, man. Dude likes his media, that's for sure. Oh, shoot, man. I knew they were gonna go after him right there. Female Larry Bird, I freaking love it. The way Dennis comes up with new insults for her is amazing. Dee is never successful trying to insult him back as well. Oh, Matt got some action. Why is he so freaking embarrassed? I would think he'd be happy about whatever happened. Oh no, dude, I started to figure that out even before Frank said something. No way Mac is a serial killer. That'd be freaking weird. I do not see him capable of that, although I wouldn't be surprised. I'm excited to see all the little double meanings throughout this episode of Mac looking like he did something serial killer like, but probably isn't. These guys are so obsessed with the few classes of psychology they took in college that they think they're experts. Oh my gosh, Frank, what a monster. I love how the minute they think one of the group is capable of bad things or is doing bad things, they just completely forget everything about their relationship and want to bring them down for their own. No way, dude, he's seeing her again. That's freaking hilarious. I can't believe they brought her back. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Mac. This is a massive throwback. This was like second or third episode of the show stuff. Oh my gosh. There, she knows exactly how to deal with him. I love it. Just gotta compliment him slightly and he'll fall right into your arms. You wanna take a picture with it, he says. These guys, anytime they get any sort of weapon, just lose all control. Wouldn't be surprised if, like, the gun Frank just starts carrying around the chainsaw. Oh my gosh, no way! They're freaking baiting D to attract the serial killer. That's hilarious. Dennis is so ruthless to D. I don't know if there's been a kind thing he's done for the whole show, but that fits right along with his profile. Oh, Charlie's got his shirt and tie. Oh my gosh. Frank is just against literally every person, nationality, belief that does not line up with his. Oh my gosh. It is freaking personally. It is freaking perfectly lining up with serial killer stuff. Okay, apparently Charlie knows his stuff when it comes to cologne. Oh my gosh. Of course, the first person that comes up to D is a freaking pimp. Oh my gosh, please tell me that D does not get sucked into a prostitution ring. Oh my gosh. I love that he just accepts that as payment. Oh, yes. It's gonna be the waitress. Fantastic. I'd be worried that they would accidentally kill the waitress in trying to get in the mind of a serial killer. Figures that Charlie would be the first one to know. Dude is the worst possible person to give you plan ideas. Oh my gosh. He's trying to just make his own. I can't speak right now for some reason. He's just trying to make his own Law and Order case in real life. Dude's just throwing out words he heard in an episode. Man is completely unqualified for this kind of help. Oh my gosh. Dennis's is airtight, man. He's got a whole plan. I feel like if anyone was going to be a serial killer out of the gang, it'd be most likely him. Oh, poor Gary, man. D just using and abusing everybody. The Reynolds family certainly has a bunch of messed up people in it. I love this. This is so freaking fantastic. Charlie's just contradicting everything he says. Oh gosh, man, they got all the evidence they need now. Dude's out there looking like Mario. What the heck? Or at least a Mario with a white outfit. Guess he'd be closer to a Waluigi actually because of his freaking lanky height. Oh, dude, Dennis was really locked into that. My man was ready to actually commit murder. I'm worried right now for the waitress's sake. Her freaking shoes. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Oh yes, dude. Did this episode air around Halloween? Because that would have been just absolutely perfect timing. Those shoes and the freaking camera angles in this right now are just perfect. They're getting. Oh, incredible editing, bro. Just completely failed. That is not hard evidence, my guy. They just completely ignore everything Frank's been saying. Good ideas can only come from Dennis's brain. Oh my gosh. Without fail, any scene with the gang and D together, D will just absolutely be decimated. Oh, so ruthless, man, considering your condition. When did you start hearing voices? Dude immediately goes to schizophrenia. Charlie is locked into this role. Man's the best detective around. Oh man, I love the way that Charlie and his Law and Order obsession adds to every scene in this episode. I'll allow it. Oh my gosh, now they're referencing other TV shows as well. Love how all these episodes are just hilarious on their own. But if you understand the references they're making, it just brings it up to a whole nother level. Oh my gosh. Love when characters call out what the audience is seeing as well. Oh my gosh. Please tell me the real Chris Hansen shows up in this episode at some point. Oh, Dennis pulls off a great Chris. I love it. This is just perfect. Oh, jeez. Every freaking line has some sort of joke in it. It's just amazing. And there's so many callbacks in this as well. Even the video cameras popped up. Man is fully in his element. Oh no, man's whole case is ruined. Dude thought he figured it out. I love how literally everybody thinks he's a serial killer now, even Charlie. Charlie immediately takes credit for solving it. Whoa! Yeah. Oh my gosh, they inadvertently found the real serial killer. Freaking incredible, dude. I did not see that coming. Yes, they end the episode right there. Oh, flawless, man. What a freaking end. There was so much going on in that. I did not expect them to actually find the real serial killer, and now it makes sense why Gary said that the shears actually do cut through bone, because how else would he have known that if he'd done it? If he hadn't done it before. Everyone was at their peak character in that episode. Beyond just the hilarious dialogue and acting, this episode was just extremely well written as far as the plot goes. I love the way that everything weaved in and out of each other as far as the storylines, and the way things tied up together at the end with them finding out that Gary was the serial killer. I certainly wouldn't have been opposed to seeing Frank go to town with that chainsaw though, but the episode cut off right before that could happen. But just great editing. I think they've definitely really gotten good at that in this season as far as ending the episode in a comedic way as well, whereas before I feel like they always ended it at a great point, but it didn't really cut as a joke in itself as well. And so I've really liked how they've done that with the episodes in season 3, and it was funny seeing some recurring characters again as always, and it doesn't seem like Mac will be in a relationship with her anymore because he really ruined things with her in that last conversation he had. So even after all the work he put into that relationship, in his own words, looks like it's all gonna be for naught and he's just gonna be back at square one. But I really love Charlie's antics in this episode as well, applying everything he learned from watching Law and Order. I feel like every time he puts on a shirt and tie, he turns into a completely different person, but it's great every time. It's definitely his kind of like big brain outfit where he does things that he wouldn't really be capable of before in his normal clothes. So really liked his moments, and obviously Dennis and Dee were hilarious, just bouncing off each other, and Dennis somehow coming up with a new way to insult her in every conversation, but also Dee kind of being schemy this episode as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me for this episode. If you did, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video out, helps it reach a lot more people, so I appreciate your guys' support. And as always, you can check out the full-length reactions to this and all the other It's Always Sunny episodes I've done on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, and they always go up earlier than the YouTube edits, so you can see them ahead of time there as well. But until the next episode, I will see you all later. Peace.